Our bodies were built to handle acute stress, which is short lived, like being stuck in traffic, losing your phone or keys, or having a disagreement with someone. But they weren't designed to handle chronic stress, which is constant over a long period of time, like a stressful job, living in a stressful environment, or long term financial problems. Chronic stress can have a major impact on our health and lead to many health issues over time if not managed properly. In today's video, I will explain the impact of chronic stress on your health, as well as give you some simple strategies to help you get ahead of your stress so it doesn't cause you health problems down the road. First, I want to ask you to subscribe to this channel if you like learning how to prevent and heal health issues in a holistic way. And if you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the bell notification as well. Chronic stress is a constant state of stress that can negatively affect your health if it goes untreated. Many times it's caused by daily pressures from work to family to traumatic situations. This type of stress happens when the body experiences stressors too frequently or too intensely that the autonomic nervous system never has a chance to activate the relaxation response on a regular basis. This means that the body stays in a constant state of stress, and this can affect every system of the body. In order to begin managing chronic stress, I think it's important to understand what its symptoms are, what causes it, and how it impacts your health. Let's start with discussing the common symptoms of ongoing stress. Chronic stress can lead to issues such as unexplained aches and pains, fatigue, or never feeling like you have enough energy, difficulty sleeping, frequent illnesses or infections, gastrointestinal issues like irritable bowel syndrome, frequent headaches, irritability or moodiness, and trouble focusing. Sometimes identifying chronic stress can be difficult to recognize because we often grow accustomed to the symptoms over time, so they start to feel normal. Now that we know what to look for, let's talk about the root cause of chronic stress. Chronic stress most often occurs as a result of our modern lifestyle. A stressful job, overscheduling our days, and feeling like we are always behind can keep the body in a state of perceived threat and constant stress. This state is also known as our fight or flight response, which was designed to help us flee from occasional life-threatening situations, such as running from a bear, or in modern times, swerving to avoid a car wreck. But when our body feels under attack and in this fight or flight state at all times, or most of the time, it can wear us down and cause us to become physically and emotionally ill. Once stress is prolonged, it can have a detrimental impact on your health and well-being if left untreated. Some complications related to chronic stress include depression, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, eczema, acne, ulcers, and weight changes. This is why we need to take stress management seriously and find ways to mitigate the effects of stress on the body. The good news is chronic stress can be managed through simple approaches that you can do yourself. Even if you don't have symptoms of chronic stress, these techniques that I'm going to share with you are great for helping prevent chronic stress from popping up. The best way to combat chronic stress and keep it from becoming a problem is to develop stress resilience. Long-term stress management habits can build our stress resilience and make it easier for us to deal with stressors properly. The most common ways to build stress resilience is through habits like exercise, meditation, journaling, and yoga, but you can build it through any activity that helps you relax. I love all of these habits and I do practice them, but one of my favorite stress relieving activities is to walk in nature. Feeling the sun on my face, breathing fresh air, listening to the birds chirp, and moving my body calm me down and make me feel relaxed. The key to building stress resilience through relaxing activities is to be consistent with them. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to spend an hour a day doing these things, but you do need some sort of consistency with them, even if it's just 10 minutes 3 times a week. Planning stress relieving activities into your week can greatly reduce chronic stress and help prevent it as well. Another way to deal with chronic stress is to change the way you cope with it. Currently, your coping mechanism may be to use food, alcohol, or shopping as a way to get some relief from your stressful life. Changing how you respond to your stress can help you feel more in control and feel less of a need to use these other things. One thing you can try is to take steps to reduce stressful situations that you are faced with. This may mean saying no more often to things that you don't want to do but feel obligated to do. Saying yes to others often means saying no to yourself. And this is why many of us develop coping mechanisms like emotional eating, drinking alcohol, and shopping. But if we start having more time for ourselves and less obligations in our week, then we may no longer feel the need to partake in these habits that aren't serving our health. Approaching stress in a more proactive way can help reduce chronic stress. Doing this can have a significant effect on reversing and preventing chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. So I hope this information gives you a new perspective on how to better handle your stress going forward. Let me know in the comments what stood out for you the most. Don't forget to like this video and share it with someone else who you think would benefit from it as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.